All right, what's going on YouTube? This is BoxingWave. I'm chilling, watching the waiting for the Devin Haney fight to come on. Watching the zone, the pre-fights right now. So I'll probably be watching that, watching some of the basketball games. But yo, I received an email from a subscriber. It's actually I received this earlier in the week, but the question they asked was, do do I feel like there's any added pressure to Anthony Joshua now that Wilder knocked out Breazeale in one round? Okay. To answer that, yes, I think there's some added pressure. Logically, it shouldn't be because Joshua already knocked out Breazeale in 7 rounds. I know that it took him longer to do it, but he didn't have any trouble at all. He beat him up for a whole 7 rounds and stopped him. Okay. Uh, there shouldn't be any pressure. I mean, you fought the guy in your 17th professional fight. Wilder has had over 40 fights. All right. And like I said in the prediction videos, I said that Wilder would knock him out earlier than Anthony Joshua did because Breazeale's style is just tailor made for Deontay Wilder. He's going to land the right hand and he's going to end them early. It is what it is. But there still should be some added pressure only because Joshua's fight is so close to Deontay Wilder's last fight. We're talking about a 2-week difference. Everyone is still talking about Deontay Wilder this week. This whole week, it's been nothing but Deontay Wilder. And whenever you bring up Wilder, you bring up Fury, you're bringing up Joshua. It is what it is. That their names are connected now. Okay, it's just like I made a video earlier talking about Manny Pacquiao. Guess what? There's already guys in there talking about Floyd Mayweather. The video has nothing to do with Floyd Mayweather, but there's people that just don't know how to make. they can't share an opinion about Pacquiao without bringing up Floyd. But yeah, that's just how it works, man. All week long, if you're subscribed to other channels, what are they talking about? Deontay Wilder, his purse for this fight, his viewership, how many views that they had. That's what everybody's making videos about, man. So people will continue to talk about Wilder all the way up into the Joshua fight because we don't have no big cards this week to get our minds off that. So yeah, there is some added pressure on top of the pressure of fighting in America for your first time. This is the first time you're fighting. You'll be here in New York in Madison Square Garden, and you want to perform. You're fighting a good fighter, a respectable fighter. There are people out there that thinks Ruiz is gonna pull off an upset and stuff. I don't believe so. I personally believe that Joshua's gonna do just fine against Ruiz. In my prediction video, I wasn't too sure if Joshua was going to actually stop him though. So I'm more leaning towards a very late stoppage or a decision. A dominated unanimous decision. It really depends on Joshua and what kind of fight he's gonna bring. But there's some added pressure because everybody only remembers the last fight. Boxing fans have short-term memory. They don't remember the fact that they don't remember or they just don't care about Joshua beating this guy up on his 17th fight. And actually Breazeale was on his 17th fight as well. They're not going to care about that. No one cares about Joshua stopping Molina easier and earlier than Wilder did. People are not going to bring that up because people only remember what is recent. It's just this how it is. Logically, yes, Joshua shouldn't have nothing to worry about that. He shouldn't be worried. He should be just focused on his own fight. But as you're fighting in America for your first time and you struggle against Andy Ruiz, people are going to be like, oh man, he's trash. We saw Wilder knock out a guy last week. A lot of casual fans are going to be thinking like that, Just like in the original video that I did talking about Joshua and Ruiz, There's gonna be people there that's never seen Ruiz fight before. They're gonna look at him and say, "Oh, look who the hell is this short, pudgy guy?" This is what casual. This is how casual fans think. They're not gonna care about his skill set. They're not gonna care about his hand speed. They're not gonna care. They don't even know. They're not gonna know that he gave Joseph Parker hell when they fought. They're not gonna care about any of that stuff. You know, they're only gonna look at it like, oh, he's having a tough time, or he can't get this guy out early. So there is some added pressure. There is some. I mean, for Joshua, my advice to him, he's not going to watch my video, but my advice to him is just focus on your fight. You can't do what Deontay Wilder do. Deontay Wilder got a different kind of power in that right hand. You can't do what Wilder can do. You can't do what Tyson Fury does. But those guys can't do what you do neither. You're a different fighter. These guys are all different, and this is why it's hard to predict. And I'm actually going to make a video breaking down the three of them. I've never done a video where I actually broke down the three of them, since we don't know when they're ever going to fight. Hopefully we can get some fights by 2020. But I want to actually do a video where I break down the three of them in one video. I've never done that before. I've done videos on obviously Wilder and Fury because they were actually scheduled to fight. I've done videos on Joshua and Wilder, but I actually want to do a video talking about the three, because these three are so different in the way that they fight. It's so hard. They're all three of these fights are 50-50 fights. We already know that we got Wilder and Fury in the ring, but it was a draw, So anyway, Joshua, added pressure. I'm sure there is some, but he has to do what he has to do. I don't know what he's going to do, though. I don't know if he's going to fight. I think he's going to fight similar to a way like he did with Povetkin. I think early on, he's going to be stepping in and out, throwing his shots, landing points, sneaking some power shots here and there. And then at some point, he's going to get a little comfortable. He's going to drop his lead hand, and he's going to stop boxing and slipping shots and trying to counter and go into Ruiz's body. I think that's the key thing. I think he's going to go at Ruiz's body because his body is totally exposed. And at some point, he's going to go right back up top and destroy him. I don't know if he's going to stop him, but I think that's going to be the game plan. Ruiz, unfortunately, good fighter, without a doubt. He's good, but defensively, it's too easy to hit. Doesn't have a long reach, and he will slow down. He has quick hands, but he will slow down. And he doesn't have the biggest power. He has good, solid power as a heavyweight, of course, they all do. But Joshua's been fighting bigger punchers than Ruiz, But yeah, just do what you got to do, man. You can't be concerned with what everybody else is doing, because if you don't win the fight, you too focused on if you're too focused on Wilder and Fury and all this other stuff, you're not going to be a focus on your opponent. Your opponent is Andy Ruiz. You want to perform, and you want to look good doing it here in New York. That's what you got to do. It's no way he's gonna knock out Ruiz quicker than Breazeale. There's no way he's gonna do it. Now Ruiz, I've never even seen Ruiz get hurt, but he's never fought no one at Joshua's level. Except Parker. Parker actually gave Joshua a pretty tough fight. It was a boring fight, but I already broke that down. It was because a lot of it had to do with the ref. But yeah, man, that's all I can really say about this, about added pressure or anything. Joshua just got to do what he got to do. He's been in bigger fights. I think the location may be a factor. The location may be a factor. You're not fighting. I don't know if it's going to be, because it's not like a lot of people from the UK is going to come here to watch this fight. I hear a lot of the channels that I've subscribed to, they've been talking about the ticket sales. I haven't made any videos about that. As much as I do make videos talking about politics. You guys, if you don't know, I hate making videos about it, but I can't ignore it because I have a boxing channel and I have to talk about these things. But I don't go too much into it. Some other channels I subscribe to, I go and listen to them for that because they're good at doing that. You know, like Ring Boxing IQ, great channel. But he's all about the politics and the business and the money and it. He's great at bringing up the facts and comparing. That's what he does. You know, if I don't read the article myself, I like to listen to channels like him. There's several other channels that I subscribe to. You know, Counterpunch got a great video channel where he talks about that stuff. There's a lot of channels out there. You know, Hatman does videos like that. There's a lot of them that do it. You know, I really don't do it too much, but yeah, man. I mean, just come out here and do your thing. You know, a lot of people, the sales are good. The ticket sales, they're saying that they're good. I'm sure a lot of people from the UK are coming. He's gonna feel like it's not like he's gonna be getting booed. You know, it's not like he's coming to fight an American that everyone loves. You know, he's fighting Andy Ruiz, who's not a super popular fighter. I'm sure he's gonna have his Mexican fan base that's gonna come and support him, which is great. But yeah, that's it. You know, that's all I can really say about that, man. I think he's going to be fine. A lot of people were in a disagreement in my breakdown about going a distance. Most people are saying that it's going to last within, or Joshua's going to stop him within 5. You know, that's the majority of the feedback I got. And that's fair. You know, that's fair. And like I said, it depends on Joshua how he's going to fight. Is he going to be coming in there aggressive like he was against Klitschko in that 5th round, or like he was against Dillian White the entire fight? You know, or is he going to be, you know, more reserved, just trying to outpoint him until he could get some, you know, a good shot in to hurt him? You know, I don't know. That's what I think he's going to do. That's the way he's been fighting lately. You know, so that's my thoughts, man. So let me know what you guys think on that. You know, should there be any added pressure of Joshua because of Wilder's fight last week? You know, I think there is some, but I don't think it shouldn't be. You know, but I think just it's human nature. You mean this is your rival, and he just fought, and he knocked the guy out in 1 round that you fought, and it lasted you 7. You know, maybe he is feeling a little pressure. You know, I don't know. I have no idea how he's feeling inside. All right, he might be treating this like another fight, which I hope he is. All right, so that's my thoughts on that. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.